Boo! I'm the 2K MC, and I'm here with all the details about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. On Halloween, get started with Rush 2v2. Scare your opponents by winning 4 games in a row, and you'll have a chance.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight, the FedEx Forum. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of... Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker continues to elevate his play every year. He said, it's just putting in hard work. I take this game very seriously. I love the game of basketball. I don't count myself out. No matter what the score is, who we're playing.
A special talent indeed. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Inside, Saric and Baines. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and... Checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Melton. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars... I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Smith with the basket on the assist by Morant.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Boyd the pass to Booker. Kicks to Baines. And here's Oubre. In the loss to the Warriors the other night, definitely not himself. Kaminsky. Rebound by Smith.
Crazy to think just how recently Junior took up basketball. We know he's a raw talent and was a football player back in high school. That's one reason why the upside is so high on him.
You know, Greg, you think of guys like Duncan, Embiid, the Dream. They all started playing basketball late as well, and Junior could follow their path. Pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Boyd the pass to Booker. Connects from three-point range.
Well, that's the bread, the butter, the main course. Booker's move in the catch and shoot money.
Brooks outside. Here's Winslow. 5 points in the game. Inside, here's Morant. Good D by Booker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Kaminsky. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. And then for Phoenix, Johnson comes in for Aaron Baines. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Oubre. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. They have a 9-point lead. Floats it up for Junior.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends. of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Payne, and the layup falls.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Anderson outside. Back to Jones. Anderson outside. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Booker in the corner. Pass to Kaminsky. Trying to get open is Johnson.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Anderson passes to Jones. Floats it up for Junior. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Now here's Payne. Here's Booker. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got 6.
I think the improved strength, right? Devin Booker willing to take on the defender, and he wins out.
To the paint. And Memphis turns it over again.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Cobb's check. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Suns here with a different look. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Oubre's checked in for Booker. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Cameron Payne. Setting the floor for the Suns. Bridges out there with Oubre. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Boyd in at the shooting guard position. The Suns have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Back to Baines. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And he gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Down low. And finished off by Oubre.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Now the pass to Melton. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Rubio looking around. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one good, Morant.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Rubio outside. Here's Baines. Bridges dishes to Baines. Back to Bridges. And the rejection by Smith. Bridges finds Oubre. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oubre's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Back to Morant. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Floats it up for Junior. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Rubio kicks to Oubre. Rubio against Morant. Oubre outside. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Rubio outside. Suns keep it alive. Baines. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Payne comes in for Ricky Rubio. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And Phoenix making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Payne passes to Booker. And here is Bridges. Oubre with it. 10 points for him. Bridges kicks to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Payne grabs the board. Suns trail by 15. Oubre with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Yep, it counts. Oubre's got 12 points in the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Floats it up for Junior. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Booker outside. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Smith. That's tipped. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Oubre. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant dishes to Smith. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Smith.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Anderson comes in for Winslow. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And a change for the Suns. Charge is checked in. Passes it to Oubre. And the Suns miss again. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Morant kicks to Anderson. Here's Smith. Off with the layup. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 11-point. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. Platoon swap here for Phoenix. For Memphis, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Dylan Brooks out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Smith. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
And the shot goes in. Jones has got 6.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Johnson against Clark. Now Johnson. And it's Payne in the corner. 5 on the clock.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
There's the feed to Smith. Over Kaminsky. Smith, no luck. Suns trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Payne.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Jones. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Some solid defense from Clark. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. To the inside, Brooks. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. He goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Brooks has got 14.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Payne passes to Johnson. He kicks it to Bridges. Here's Kaminsky. Phoenix, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Back to Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Winslow comes in for Brooks. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And for the Suns, Kelly Oubre's checked in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Cameron Payne. Kaminsky finds Oubre. Not that time, his 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Here's Melton, covered by Oubre. To the middle, stolen. And 1:01 left in the 3rd. Ooh, the double clutch. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
and so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. Floats it up for Junior.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude, like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Booker up top, guarded by Morant. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Memphis leading by 12. Right wing. Here's Melton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lloyd the pass to Oubre. He feeds it to Kaminsky. To the inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker has got a 70-point game in his history. He is cooking tonight.
Inside. Here's Smith. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies lead by 14. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Memphis leading by 14. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Kaminsky. Bridges out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Boyd in at the 2. No good on the free throw. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And the second free throw, good.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Down low, here's Baines. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Morant. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 17. They host the 76ers after this game. And Baines kicks to Bridges. Another shot. And the rejection by Smith. Melton feeling it out a bit. There's the pass to Morant. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Suns making a change here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And here's Booker.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Winslow against Oubre. Dishes to Baines. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Melton. Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the basket by Rubio.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Kicks it out to Rubio. For three, Oubre. He can't get that one to fall. And Memphis the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Floats it up for Junior. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets in a dunk. Booker outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Booker's got 21.
The quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
To the paint. It's deflected. And they double up Morant. Melton, no good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Booker with no one around, and it's good off the back rim and in. Booker's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to Winslow. Floats it up for Junior. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Suns trail by 19. Here's Booker. Oubre outside. Passes it to Šarić. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rubio. The three-pointer no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. Morant with it. Guarded now by Rubio. And it's Morant missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Rubio against Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Now, this is one of the most talked about international players.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.